One of my favorite tricks that I've taught my dogs is chin. And this allows me to take better pictures, to get their attention, to make sure they're focused on me if I'm giving them other commands, if we're doing training during mealtime. It's a fantastic command for your dog to know. And all you have to do is put your fingers out like this and say chin, and your dog will run forward and put their chin in your hand, meaning they are in close proximity to you. You can guide their face around where you need to, and you can get them to look you right in the eyes if you're having a discussion with them. So I really like this one because it's very good for making sure you have that communication, but you also have a little bit of control, and you can then easily communicate with them as you expand it. So starting off, you're going to teach the chin command, but as you evolve it, you can teach them how to come around behind you and put your chin right, or put their chin right here on your shoulder. You're going to then be able to expand it to putting your chin here on the bench, putting your chin here on the couch arm. Wherever you need them to have their chin rested, you will be able to guide them because they know this one command. So for me, I started when I first got my puppies when they were brand new in their training, and as part of mealtime, we would do training. And so all you have to do is put your fingers out like this, so it has a little bit of a hammock for your dog's chin. And as you're starting out, you're gonna go to them. You're not expecting them to know to come up and put their chin in your hand. You're gonna move your hand toward them, and all you do is touch under the bottom of their chin. And you say chin, and you touch it, and then you reward. Every time you will say chin, and you're going to put that right under their chin, and then you're going to reward that again and again until you get close to them, but you don't quite touch them. You say chin and let them put it in there. When they figure out what that means and that they get the reward, now they're going to get a lot better with it. So at that point, once they understand the association between touching their chin to the inside of your fingers like this, now you can start to do it from a distance where they have to walk up to you and put their chin there, where you're going to hold it off to the side, and they're just going to have to move over from one side to the other to put their head in your hand. You're going to move it around, you're going to expand it, and then you're going to have them do it from a distance so that as they are doing this, they are getting that reward, but they're learning the association between their chin and your finger. And then from there, again, as you expand it, you're going to be able to call them over and get it on your shoulder, to get it on the couch arm, to get it wherever you need it to be. So it's a little bit of a process, and like anything with training, you're going to do a lot of reinforcing, a lot of building up, and a lot of practice and repetition to make sure that they are getting that drilled in. So that when they are outside playing and you need them to come over to take a photo, all you have to do is put that out and say chin, and they will run right over and put their head there. And then you can get that pretty photo. You can even, I know a lot of people like to put their hand like this and have their dog rest in it, so it's not quite so much like this. So you can expand. Start this way, so it's nice and easy, but then teach them to switch that so it's like this. You can kind of just move your hand once they understand that command. It's going to be a very easy transition so that you can do both ways. And this is really good because it gets them up close to you, it gets them focused. So if you need to have a discussion, if you need to talk to them, if you need to teach them something and you need them to focus on you, chin. Chin gets them right there and paying attention to you. But it also helps for photos. It also helps for other types of training. So there's a lot that you can do with this, and you're just going to start small by doing it for them and then teaching them how to move it around in order to get those treats and to make it an effective command for you. And now my dogs can, at any point, if I say chin, they run right over and put their little head in my hands. And so the next step for us is to actually open my hand up and have both of them have their heads in it at once. We haven't done that yet, but that is something that we are about to start working on as well. So there's lots of things that you can be doing with this and expanding this as you are continuing to teach your dog. Follow along for more really great commands that you can be teaching your dog to help level up your photos and your training, and drop your suggestions on what are some really good techniques to get your dogs to do some of these really cool commands. We would love to start a conversation with you down in the comment section below so we can help each other to grow and to develop a really great community where we are all leveling up for our pups to make sure they have the best life possible with the least amount of stress on us. We'll see you in tomorrow's episode.